So this is one of the key scenes from within the movie whereby we wanted to show how this scene actually transit into a comic interpretation of it. So this was the original screen cap from the movie. So from this, Sok Kwan drew the characters out. Yeah, so this was the original illustrations that she gave to me. So, and I capture something from within the movie, that means using this shot. I came up with the background for it. And then this is the crowd that she drew. So together becomes something like this. So from this, added some textures. So this is the texture. So with the texture, then added a bit of camera movement. So we have this zooming out effect. Yeah, so it looks as if the camera is going through them. So this is a footage of a real ink that sort of smudged out. Okay, so using this as a mat to review the footage. Okay, so from the real illustration, actually review this.
Let's clap again.
Wow.
Every time we see the motion graphics, I think it's fantastic.
It was, but I don't think we can afford you at Razer.
No, really, it's so professionally done. It was beautiful.
It was really cool. I like
for a local film. No, I was surprised that some movie reviewers gave the film rather low ratings. And
you loved it though.
I loved it.
And you are usually pretty tough on movies.
No, that's not true.
Oh, yeah, right.
No, I really liked your film. How do you feel about getting perhaps like not so positive reviews?
I mean, every viewer has different aspects they look out for. Some are looking more towards like the story. Some are looking towards animations, graphics. So it's actually a very, very different point of view from different reviewer. Actually, we got pretty good reviews from the Chinese media as well.
The Chinese press is always very supportive.
And also First Magazine also gave us a very good review. So it depends
First
on
Magazine gives good reviews to a lot of films. Okay, go on. Go on.
Yeah. So it depends on who is the one who view. I think the people who will enjoy it extra more will probably be people who grew up in my era, 80s and 90s. In fact, our Facebook's comments is overwhelming with people from our generation.
Just a question: do you consider yourselves as Bing?
Myself, I was an Bing, but Joseph,
no,
no,
not at all. Are you sure it's a past tense? No, inside also still quite gim.
Yeah, this is actually my
the angkong, like the
This is the T-shirt from the movie.
Yeah, this is actually my film's T-shirt, actually inspired by the Versace logo.
No, if you are truly big, Versace.
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 It's called.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have a clip, and Joseph, you can take us through this about how you begin from the process of drawing it and then subsequently animating it. Let's look at this, and you can comment on this. So you started with the storyboard, right?
Correct. This for the end credit, because we had a discussion, so we decided to do a 2.5 minute end credit, which is now getting very popular in a lot of Hollywood movies, but we don't see that in any local shows. Yeah, so
man, hold on to this, man. It's probably going to be worth a lot of money in some time.
So this was done by another illustrator, Han Wen. Yeah, so for example, he drew this character. So we wanted a different style from the opening. So, but it's still Hong Kong comic inspired, but those olden Hong Kong comics. So that's with some texture added.
Yep. You added texture to that,
then with some colors.
And eventually it moved on from there to... You animated this, right?
From a normal person, she became an alien now, basically.
Correct.
Okay, so very...
and now she looks like me!
Very simple animation and yet very effective.
No, you more alien.
Look like only, but inside is the alien, man.
Okay.
so then I put this dancing girl together with the rest of the dancing crowd. So there's about 6 of them putting together. Then after which these characters are all put together to form the dancing crowd scene that opens up the end credit.
That's beautiful.
The
Lansing crowd.
I tell you, I like the film, but I think the end credits alone is worth the price of admission because it was really stunning. It was one of the few
high
times,
praise coming from Helmi, seriously.
It was one of the few times where I saw everybody like sat through. Okay, this is the end credits. Can we have the music up, please? Music up.
Well,
nice.
I can actually think of a couple of friends who kind of look like the Zuibing.
Okay, I hope the movie does really well.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have finally we have 2 Korean stars who were in town to shoot a portion of the drama series in Singapore. Christina brings you the report.
Voted by netizens as the most anticipated couple for the second half of the year, Korean celebrities Song Hye-kyo and Hyun Bin are well known for their performances in Korean dramas and movies. After a break from screen appearance for 2 to 4 years, they are now collaborating in a new Korean drama, Worlds Within. Hi, I'm Christina, and I'm now at the media conference of Worlds Within, where I will be seeing the famous Korean celebrities Song Hye-kyo and Hyun Bin. Now, afterwards, they will be sharing with us about their filming experience in Singapore for the past 6 days on their TV drama, Worlds Within. Could you tell me some of the obstacles that you encountered during filming in Singapore?
I don't recall any difficult obstacles during filming the film, except for, I think this is from the difference of the culture of Korea. In Korea, usually we get permission of filming in a site about 2 to 3 days beforehand. But for overseas locations, it seems that we have to get the permission about 10 to 11 days in advance. So that was the only difference that I felt while filming this film. For me, there was nothing that I can complain about this trip and filming because I had a wonderful crew and the director. And on top of that, my counterpart, who is Hyun Bin, was also very supportive of me. So I didn't really have any difficulties. I can't recall anything particular that was difficult while filming here. As Director Pyo mentioned, I think some of the staffs had a little bit of difficulties in getting the permission in advance, with a lot of support and help from the staff members and the director himself.
This question is for the director. Why did you pick Singapore as the overseas filming location, and how is Singapore crucial to the story?
As I mentioned earlier, I've been to Singapore for 3 times. At that time, I had a really great impression of the great combination of city and nature that Singapore uniquely has. I really wanted to put this a combination of city and nature in a frame. As Miss Song Hye-kyo mentioned, the bench scene that I filmed in front of the museum is a little bit romantic, and it might give a kind of turning point in the story. I have a strong feeling that this scene that I filmed in front of the museum will take a crucial part in the whole story.
The Korean couple's new drama premieres in Korea in November 2008.
Cute.
Okay. Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have for today. Boi and Joseph, thanks so much for coming in.
Yes, in future, maybe we can look forward to Joseph's animated films coming out.
I hope so, because it's so damn fantastic.
Yeah. So, congratulations, you two. You did a really fantastic job.
The days have been playing for 2 weeks now, so you guys should catch it soon.
In 13 cinemas, right?
Yep, I think you can check out our website. There's a lot of interesting things. There's actually a comic series inside as well, that Joseph is actually one of the artists.
Okay.
Yep, www.thedaysmovie.com.
All right. Okay, thank you so much for joining us. Bye-bye. Join us again for Rage afterwards.